Good evening and thanks for joining us. One teen is dead and another charged with murder following a dispute that turned deadly at Fishing Lake Métis settlement early Monday morning. Initial calls to police indicated that a male had been shot following the dispute and that he was dead. Elk Point RCMP have confirmed the victim is 16-year-old Merle Lajimodier. 19-year-old Ashton Caillou has been charged with second-degree murder and is scheduled to appear in court in St. Paul Thursday morning. And we have an update regarding last week's threats made to Holy Rosary High School. Lloydminster RCMP have arrested and charged a male youth with mischief. Police continue to investigate and believe that there is no further threat to staff or students. Well, a local couple has been given a huge honor by the Lloydminster Lions Club, receiving the Citizen of the Year award for their hard work and dedication to our community. Dr. Raymond and Helen Rogers were honorary recipients of the award on Tuesday evening.
We were very blessed to receive the Citizen of the Year award from the Lloydminster Lions Club. It was quite a surprise to us, but most appreciative of it.
Now, the Rogers have been volunteering in Lions Club related projects for more than 15 years. They've also been major supporters of the Eye Bank, local diabetes support groups, fundraising for the hospital, Lloydminster Minor Hockey, and St. John's Anglican Church.
Something that's fun, something that's interesting, something that you want to do. And get involved and do it. You make a better community, and the payoff is the great friends you meet.
I think that you can never go wrong with volunteering. Certainly you have to be realistic about what time commitments you can make depending on your job and your family and your abilities, but there's always something out there that can be done, and it doesn't have to be big projects.
And the Thorpe Recovery Centre has come up with a rather unique fundraising event to help raise money for their support services. They're inviting the community to take a night off. People can buy tickets to raise money that will go towards the Thorpe Recovery Centre's treatment fund, which helps those with addictions. Business Development Assistant Sarah Causey says it's a new concept for Lloyd.
One of our board members piped up and said, I just don't want to have to go to another event. And so our night off event was born.
Tickets to the non-event are available at Harvest Home, Cliff Rose for close, or over the phone at the Recovery Centre. They'll be available up until the night of May 25th. For more information, you can visit the centre's website. Well, Holy Rosary High School's drama department recently wrapped up its presentation of a play called Our Town by Thornton Wilder. In this week's Beyond the Classroom, we caught up with some of the cast for a behind-the-scenes look at the preparations.
This play we've been working on since about January, so it's 4 months in the making.
Danielle Bowles' drama students have certainly put in the time.
This is a very big play. It is a lot of work. It is about 2.5 hours long. They've been going through many rehearsals, a lot of late nights, memorizing, anything, you name it. They've been doing it. And
it all came together last week.
He offered me $350 for Grandmother Wentworth's High Boy. As I'm sitting here.
What? Julia Gibbs!
He did.
Our Town hit the stage at Holy Rosary for 3 performances. A 3-act play about the human psyche centered around 2 young characters named George and Emily.
Basically them growing up in their lives and getting married, and it's actually narrated by a character who's self-aware and speaks to the audience called the stage manager.
That character actually played by Winter Halt. As a senior, this was his last high school show. Now add being a main character to his list of things to do, and he knew preparing for this production would be a grind.
It's been pretty grueling. It's been stressful, especially being in grade 12, trying to have a main role in the play and keeping up with my schoolwork. It certainly has been a ride.
But it was a ride the cast was excited to be on.
Being on stage, it makes me happy. I love to perform, I love to entertain people.
I've been in drama since grade 6, so Holy starts at grade 8, and it's sad, but it's kind of ending a chapter and starting a new one.
It's nice to see everything come together, and the hard work that the kids put in definitely makes it all worthwhile.
This is Newcap Sports.
Winning a championship is undoubtedly the pinnacle of team achievement, but there's a sense of pride when individually athletes are recognized for their efforts. Last weekend marked the Bonneville Pontiac's annual awards banquet, but as Lance Phillips explains, in the minds of Pontiac's players, the real reward has nothing to do with hardware.
Friday evening provided an opportunity for the Pontiac's organization to showcase to its sponsors and fans the individual accomplishments of its outstanding players. Instant memories were made with the 15 trophies handed out, but on this night, far more was on the players' and coaches' minds.
It's a pretty sad moment. Spent the last 3 years of my life here on this ice. It's been absolutely incredible times, memories.
It's kind of sad, you know, it's kind of the last time, you know, even being at the rink. Like, I don't know when I'm going to be here again. Hopefully I'll be here soon, but you know, it was a great banquet though. I mean, it's a good way to wrap things up.
It's difficult not to tear up when you're talking just about the accomplishments that they gave to your organization, and I think that you feel humbled as a coach. You wish that you could bottle up some of the memories that you get to spend with them for the parents, just to see exactly what types of human beings that they develop.
Without question, one of the greatest gifts the Pontiacs give to their community is service. And the greatest gift the organization gives to its players may have been said best by Swan.
I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for the incredible ride that we've had over the last 3 years. You will be missed. And always remember that once a Pontiac, always a Pontiac.
My goal one day is to see them win a championship. I want to come back to this program and help them get there, whether that be coaching, scouting, volunteering, anything. But I know they're that close. They're a sliver away from it, and when they do, it's going to be crazy, and I'm so excited for them for that.
When you see them every day, you just get tremendously humbled because of the work that they put in every day to better themselves as human beings, but more importantly, serving others and making sure that they leave the organization in a better place, and that includes the community as well, Lance.
Although they're young men now, the memories they created as Pontiacs will stay with them throughout their lives and will be relived years from now.
I'll just be very proud. I mean, you know, winning some of those awards that have been won by some great hockey players like Letestu, Fontaine, you know, Spencer Fu, those guys, it's just such an honor. And, you know, looking back on it, I'm sure I'm just going to feel so proud and so blessed to have played here.
It will be really shaking to think of those kids that I came in here with at 18 and left at 20 with, and it'll be a proud moment for myself knowing that I was a part of a pretty big change in an organization, and I take definite pride in that for sure.
Lance Phillips, Newcap Sports, Bonnyville.
Last week, we brought you our first story from Lloyd Comp Spring Football Camp. Jillian MacArthur was the only female on the football field, a first for her. Well, yesterday, she, along with many other Barons hopefuls, had another first at the school's football camp. Lance Phillips has more.
I'm so ready to go. Playing football in shorts and a t-shirt is fairly simple. Run, catch the ball, and perform the drills. But as many hoping to be wearing Barons gold and purple found out, adding body armor to the mix changes everything. Little moves become tougher to execute, and catching the ball?
There it is.
Good luck.
It was great. The only thing that I had to struggle with was the helmet because I forgot I had it on. And I kind of got hit in the head with the ball.
It was a new feeling. It was really interesting. A lot different than what I was expecting.
It was great. Everyone's really helpful. No one makes fun of you if you don't know what to do. And yeah, it's just great.
Spring camp gives outgoing Barons an opportunity to instill their knowledge in the young minds, also conjuring up memories of days gone by.
It puts like thoughts through your heads, like they're making mistakes that you were making, and it's like you can't really get mad at them because you knew you would have done the exact same thing.
Arguably the most enjoyable part of wearing pads is hitting other players, but it's not as simple as it may seem.
A lot different than I expected, because from what I'm used to, you just got to wrap and take them down, but what you do here, you don't just do whatever you need to take them down. You got to do it properly.
It's quite an adrenaline rush. It's a good feeling.
Seniors like Borzell have traveled the path, and they all offer up the same advice to players learning the sport.
Be confident. Be confident in themselves with what they're doing, because everyone has the potential to be out here on the field.
Come on, Brody! Let's go!
Lance Phillips, Newcap Sports, Lloydminster.